What's going on, and welcome back to another episode. Right now we are just trying to see what we can get going. Uh yeah, that's where we at. So let's hurry up and kind of map things out. Made a little bit of money on this account last night. We're not trading on the actual funded accounts today. Um Not sure if y'all saw, I had a terrible day of trading yesterday, so um we got to kind of be a little smarter, and until we figure out what's going on with our psychology. So that's where we're at. So we've already hit 50% of this range right here. um Looks like I kind of want to be in sales today, because if we see the structure, we're going um like this. Low. Something like that. So this is kind of the sell zone right now up here. We also have this huge bullish imbalance, which is going to be uh, not easy to deal with or push through. Uh, so we're kind of bouncing off that right now. We may go higher and then sweep back lower. Computer's starting to go a little slow. It's okay. Now you can see the structure forming right here. So this is kind of what's in control at the moment, at least from my perspective. And this is gold, so I also want to see what's going on NASDAQ. MNQ. So let's see. We can delete everything. We're bullish on NASDAQ right now, so I wish I was looking at NASDAQ, because we should just be shooting straight up to the highs. Let's see. High, low, high, low, high, lower, low. Yeah, now we are bullish on the lower time frame as well. Let me check this. Bearish. 15-minute is bearish still until we tap through here. So I think we're going straight to the upside, low key. It is Friday, and I typically do not like to trade on Fridays, so um so that's that. I'm hoping I can make this a very quick trading day, because I honestly did not want to trade today. I did not want to trade today. So we're gonna try to do that. Gonna try to make it quick. I kind of want to combine both of the accounts, but I'm not gonna do that for now. Just gonna keep them both separate. I locked myself out of both of these. These are two new combines. Both are about $700 up. And yeah. So we're using the 50% right now in order to try and get into this trade. And we are in fact bullish, even though we swept the highs. So this is kind of my buying zone. I would also like to see if we had any lower lows or anything on ES. Let me see what's going on with this as well. 5 minute was broken high, low, high. Might just have to look at one asset because they're both kind of moving right now. They're both moving. Don't like the strong sweep, but we're probably still going to be going to the upside. It's just my 2 cents. But as of lately, I've been getting in too early also into the market. So I want to stop doing that. Let me make sure we are at 50%. We are in need. Yeah, I've been getting in way too early on the moves. What is that? The 30 minute? Yeah, what is that? I don't know. But let's just be ready for the. So I'm expecting maybe a sweep here. And then a possible continuation to the upside. I have multiple things that are ready. We could maybe buy.
Order filled.
I'm gonna buy 2 contracts here. Kind of want to buy on here as well, but we'll wait for that. Okay, we might not get a position on here. Right now, I'm going to really have a stop loss way down here. For the moment, because I'm trying to average into this position. I think we're going to go a little bit lower. And then I'm going to buy like 3 contracts down here. So if we don't get another chance to add into this, then that's okay. But right now, that's kind of what I'm going for. I kind of want to see price go into, let's see, we still have a total of 8 minutes for this candle closure above this 15-minute and 5-minute. So that's not the best for us. 5-minute. Now, like I said, on the 30-minute, I believe we are bullish, and this is the 30-minute structure. Like I said, I'm gonna take 1 contract off.
Order
Because
filled.
I'm just ready. I don't even want to be trading this morning. So I'm trying to do something that's very quick. And yeah, I don't know if I want to even stop it right there, to be honest. This is another good spot to take TP in because we have this small 30-minute gap up here, and it can be used to turn us around. So I'm going to trail a little bit. We'll trail at like maybe $50. You can see we're rejecting from that 30-minute imbalance up here. I always teach people to always expect a rejection from an imbalance, no matter the time frame. So looking at the 30-minute structure right now, we are going from here to here. Then we go up, down. Then we go up right here, down. And so right now I'm just trying to see where I expect price to go. So it looks like the 30-minute was in fact okay. So right here was my 30-minute break of structure as well. Looks like it. 15 plus 30 minutes. So I'm gonna do that one more time just to make sure I got the right structure. Low, low, went higher, went lower, went higher, right here. So now you can see we're getting rejection from that area, but rejection does not mean reversal. So that's when one thing you want to keep in mind as well. And if you guys want me to show my terrible day from yesterday trading, then let me know. Because I feel like people talk about transparency in trading, but they also don't want to see losses. Like they really don't want to see like actual losses. And I don't want to pump out content that just contains unnecessary losses and stuff like that. So that's how I personally feel about that. So let's see. We can try to give it a little bit of room. I'm gonna give it 45. Or maybe I would maybe I was gonna say do 40, but I feel like we may push down one more time and then continue to the upside. So trying to give it enough room to breathe. I'm gonna give it 40, but this is telling me now we're pulling back. And we got this imbalance to try to protect us, but there's also one down here. So let me see. Pull out the fib. You kind of want to have it like this. So I want some of this 50% fib to protect us to maybe potentially go higher. So although we have imbalance up here, let's see. We have some imbalance right here as well. We're going to see what can happen. We're very impulsive right now, so I'm going to draw the 50% line. This is where we would like to see some rejection from. 50%. So that's the 50% line that we could come down and respect. We could also just keep going up from here. So what I may do is I may just trail up here and then get back in, because the amount that I'm risking, I could just re-enter the position, to be honest. So I think we're going to reject from up here, go down, and then after that, I'll look to possibly re-enter back into this setup. Let me go to the 1 minute. It'd be nice if we can just continue up, but I doubt that's going to happen.
Order filled.
Order filled. So right now we're kind of holding this trend line right here. If we break above, I may get back in, but let me just see for us. So this is now the lead account. We're sweeping again. We're going to get rejection from inside of this imbalance. It's also kind of like this liquidity right here, the moving average right here. So now we may get another push to the upside from here, which I don't mind, honestly, entering back into the market. We got to get a close. Okay, I'll
Order
take that.
filled.
That looks decent of a close. Now we're going to manage the position to see if this plays out. We really would have liked to see the 50% hit, but since it's a very strong trend, we might just continue to the upside. So 1 minute time frame, this looks solid, but this is the high. So once we break past that, we might want to go to like break even. So something like that. There we go. Now we want to see if this is going to continue or if we're going to sweep and come down. Remember, this is the high. We're already set to break even. This is the high. And this is a spot where we may get some rejection. I'm not sure if we are already tapping into that or if that's what we tapped into. Okay, so now we're tapping into that. So we could get some more rejection down, or we could just, run up and take the high. So we're going to check out the 5 minute right now. 5 minute was this. 5 minute high, lower low. Then we're kind of breaking out. So hopefully we can just push through this. We're showing some more rejection. This is our 1 minute break. Trend line break. We're hoping to see a breakout from this consolidation to then head and take the high. If we take the high, that will be close to like $50 win, I think. Or will it be more than that? Let me see. Yeah, that'll be 35. So nothing crazy. All right, high of day. Let me see. I feel like it'll be a little more than that. Yeah, it'll be like 139. So now I think I may move my stop loss to this low or just this area. That's only $14, so literally nothing. So I may just leave it. Like $14 to 139, that's such a huge difference in the amount that I could make. We're still sweeping above. So trying to be patient with this. 14, and then sell limit is at 139. So huge difference in what I could make. That would be about $23. 30-second time frame. I kind of just want to leave it and see if we can make it happen. There's a 1 minute imbalance now right here that we could bounce off of and then continue to the upside, but we're getting pretty strong pressure up here. So I feel like the market wants to go down, but you have to let it actually tell you that. We have to actually start breaking structure to the downside. And this is structure right here. You know, this imbalance is kind of like structure. Some people call it or use it as structure. So we're respecting the imbalance right now. We're respecting the imbalance right now. So I don't want to just anticipate that sales are actually going to happen until we actually disrespect it, like kind of how this is trying to do, and see if we can hit that price target. I kind of want to have my stop loss a smidge lower. Um,
Order
yeah,
filled.
I'm gonna keep it right there though. We could still bounce up, but now we're disrespecting this 1 minute, and we could start to go lower. And this was all from that, I think, that imbalance that I was saying we could reject from. So now we have our 1 minute break of structure right here to the downside. And now we are pushing down pretty strong. Now on the 5 minute, this is where we wanted to see us come back into. But with the strength of price right now, it's a little not the best sign. Like this looks like we might have a sell day, and we got a lot of equal lows too under here that we could take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my chart just so I can also kind of clear my head. This is the 30-minute structure right here that we are in, but it looks like we're sweeping and going to go lower. So this is the 1 minute. We also had a CISD, which is I think like up here or something. So yeah, it's looking like sales. I'm trying not to hop into them with FOMO. We had a 3-minute break of structure right here. Looks like it. Yep. That was also our 1-minute break of structure. We came back, retested it right there. Now we're pushing down. On the 5-minute, we should get some type of rejection higher. Making sure I have my 5-minute structure mapped out. This could be the 5-minute rejection that I was talking about. So this is 5-minute break and above, breaking above, breaking lower. 5-minute. So my 5-minute is still bullish. I will take a buy right here if we can close through this imbalance. Through this imbalance right here. We have 8 seconds left. We could not close through that imbalance yet, so I will not take a buy here. This is the 1-minute / 3-minute. Now we have to wait for the close. That's something I have not been doing as of lately, but we gotta wait for the candle closures through these things. Now we have a close through the 30-second, which this could be an entry, but we really want to wait for the 1-minute to close through. because you can see the 1 minute did not close through this imbalance, which is what we truly wanted to see. The 30-second could be a entry, but we want to take it off the 1 minute. And we also have some lows kind of stacking down here as well. Red flag on the play. Red flag on the play. So from this low to this high, 5 minute is bullish. We're below the 50% now. We're sweeping this low, but we kind of want to get into this gap if possible. That would be the nicer spot to re-enter, but we don't always have to tap into a gap. And then this is the 50% where we expect some buyers to come back into the market. And you can see the market is trying to push back to the upside a little bit. But there's a huge gap up here, huge gap. Kind of also want to see where our liquidity is. It's kind of like a bunch of liquidity down here, to be honest. So in a perfect world, we would get a sweep in here. We would tap into this candle, and then we would come up and hit the high. The only thing I don't like about this scenario is, one, we have a huge bearish imbalance up here on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. We're also showing a sweep on the 30-minute time frame, which is this right here. Trying to see if we can get a close through this 1 minute. It looks like we're respecting it. I'm going to keep mapping out this 30-minute structure because I'm not sure if we're doing it right. Low, low, high, lower, low. Then we're going above, below, below, above, 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 below. Like the way I do my structure and everything is very okay. So this was the breaker structure right there. So let me see. So if we can get a close through right here, I will take a small buy position.
Order filled.
All right, we're gonna take it right there with an inverse play. Few red flags on this trade though is we still got a lot of liquidity resting below, but we are in the 50% of this bullish range. So I'm gonna take it just to take it, to be honest. I've seen these play out. This is my 30-minute breaker structure right here. I wanted to take 2 contracts, but I'm just going to chill and take 1. No point in taking a bunch. Especially if I feel like it's a slightly risky play. So we've technically already fulfilled the 30-minute liquidity pool. So we may have to go back lower. Let's see how much we're risking on this play. That's always important. We're risking 34. I feel like that's about what we made. Let's see. The 5 minute is still bullish. 3 minute is what's bearish right now. So 3 minute was right here. This is our 3 minute breaker structure. Now we got to get through this 5-minute imbalance to go back and see the highs. Oh, it's not even a 5-minute imbalance. Good. It's a 3-minute. So that's a good thing. It's only a 3-minute imbalance, so we could push through that. So right now we're just looking at I trade, a few different ways. Right now, this is the 5-minute break of structure. Right here. This is our 5-minute break of structure. We had price go down and up right here. So this is our 5-minute low. This is our 5-minute high. Now what I do is I go down to a lower time frame, and then I want to see the structure on that time frame. So this is the structure on this time frame. And right now the 1-minute and the 3-minute is bearish. So is this play going to play out? I'm not sure, because this is currently bearish. And we took an inverse fair value gap play. So I'm going to set it to break even now. And we're going to check out the 30-second, because the 30-second, okay. Yeah, we're just going to check out the 30-second. So we're creating 30-second imbalances now that could push us back towards the high. Now this is the kind of supply in that whole setup that may push us back to the downside. So we tapped it. We may come back down into this imbalance and then push higher, but hopefully it keeps us in the play. Because there's a lot of imbalance to the downside that we could take at this point. Now let's see how much I risk on this.
Order filled.
Yeah, see? So no surprise there. We literally didn't lose anything. We went break even on it. We have a ton of liquidity still to the downside. It was just an attempt to see if we can get this to play out. And we could have honestly maybe took a sell to see that play out, but I didn't want to. So now we are in that spot where I wanted to see price reject and go higher. This might be the perfect spot to re-enter, but this bearish candle is just very strong. Let me see. We're tapping down. We're tapping lower. We do not have really equal highs to take up here. I'm still looking to see if we can get a position, but this is kind of like the best spot to buy if we wanted to see a buy. So let me see. High, low, higher, high. I'm gonna take some of this out. I think we might take the risk on this. Let's see. I need to see, did this get inversed?
Order filled.
So this got inversed right here, which is what I'm going to take my trade based off of. This gap right here. And we're going to see if we can make this play work one more time. It is Friday. I typically don't trade Friday, but today we're going to do that. So we got our sell stop right here. Really, we should have it like below the lows, but I'm just going to take light risk. See if we can make this play work. This is the 1 minute. We really need like a 1 minute inverse, but I'm wondering if I should have my stop loss in the proper place, which is down here. Let's see. 15-second inverse right here. It's kind of what I have to base my trade off of. We swept all the lows. I'm gonna delete the stuff I had up. We swept all the lows right here. And then we have the gaps that were pushing us down, and then we inversed this gap right here. So we did get a small gap right here and right here. So this is kind of like the gap that we kind of want to see hold for us now. And then this was also a gap that we just pushed through. So this right here is kind of a good sign though. It's like a corrective movement or corrective rejections. So we may push through that and then finally hit the upside, or we may not. I may move my stop loss. Let me see. Let me go to the 1 minute. One minute. Let me go to the 30-second. I'm going to move my stop loss right here for now. Because what could happen also is we could come down to here and then break this. And then that means the 30-second will be aligned with the 5 minute, but not the 1 minute yet. So this would be probably the last possible spot. But the red flag on this setup is just all the liquidity that we kind of have built up to the downside. But we took out all of this liquidity right here. If you guys don't understand liquidity, I have a video on it. So check that out. We have this huge imbalance on the 30-second, and then also this on the 1 minute that we have to push through. So I mapped that off of the 15-second. So this is the inverse fair value gap. So if we took the straight 15-second inverse fair value gap, then this is how the play would look. That did not close through, but this is the spot that closed through. So it'd be something probably like this. If we're trying to take a tight entry with the inverse fair value gap, and it will look something like this, probably to the equal highs that are up here. This would have been like the perfect risk to reward type of setup. I kind of want to take a little bit off. I know the risk to reward ain't there, but I trade a little bit differently.
Order filled.
So we're just going to take that off. We got a lot of lows, again, stacked up at the bottom. We have a huge imbalance that we need to push through.
Order filled.
I'm not liking how it's moving, as you can see. So I'd rather just secure something. We are pushing to the upside now. So I may take another buy, put a buy stop like right here, just in case we close through this imbalance. And if we close through, I'll kind of put my stop loss down here and see if we can hit
Order
the high.
filled.
Okay. All right. We're going to see if we can hit something up top. Oh, we do have an imbalance right there, so not good, but we're gonna see. And this is like a tighter stop loss. But I'm expecting kind of that we fill in this imbalance and keep kind of rejecting on the way up through it. Or at some point we're gonna break back down and then go lower. So I don't want to see this broken right here. If this is broken, then we're most likely gonna just travel way back down. But what's carrying this trade idea or trade setup, like I said, is the 5-minute time frame. This is our 5-minute high, low, and then higher high. We came back into this 5-minute imbalance down here, which is in the premium or lower than the 50%. But we have pressure from sellers all within this zone that we got to push through. You can see right here that we swept the liquidity, but we still have to travel through all the sellers that are up here. So that's what's proving to make this a difficult play. Like I said, I want to kind of see this trend line hold. We have a lot of liquidity building up right here. So I may put this stop loss just a tad lower because we may come down, sweep it, and then continue up. But if we close strong below this trend line, then I think we're just going to go lower. You can see all the orders kind of stacking up right around here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. It's kind of obvious what I had going on before. And you can see, like I said, I always tell people to expect rejections from imbalances. And you can see this imbalance right here on the 1 minute, we're constantly rejecting from, trying to respect it. So there is no imbalance coming out of here except for like the lower, even lower time frame. So let me see, not even on the 15-second, I don't really see anything. And what could still happen is we could still come down, respect something up here, and then take out the high. Because the 5-minute, like I said, is still bullish. But the 30-minute kind of swept a lot of highs. Like right here, this could be a sweep or a continuation to the upside. Just got to wait and see. I mean, this is a ton of highs, actually, that's kind of been swept out. But now the key is what happened on the lower time frame. Lower time frame, we did not get a imbalance after that sweep on the 5-minute. On the 3-minute we did, which is right here. And so now after the sweep, that's what we have to push through in order to get some higher highs. So we're kind of battling this sweep and this sweep. I'm going to put the stop loss right here inside of the imbalance, because like I said, we could also sweep the trend line and then continue up. But based off the strength of the sellers right now, I feel like we may just sell off. And this was the trend line that I did not want to see us close below. And we closed below that at this moment. So if we don't get like a reverse now, then we're gonna go down. For the moment anyway. This is the last spot of possible resistance. But from this, it looks like we're gonna go lower. Let me go to the 3 minute low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Yeah, we could reject out of this zone. So maybe have this a little bit lower, but right now I set this zone because this is the zone that just swept all this liquidity right here. We swept all this liquidity right here, and we swept this liquidity up here. So right now we are in between these two zones, and that's why we're consolidating. Now, right now, to me, it looks like the sellers are winning, but we could also sweep in here and then go back to the upside. So if I'm following my plan, I'm still bullish at the moment until we break that 5 minute low. But the sign of a possible reversal, this is the 5 minute low, has already shown its hand, which is the break of that trend line right here. Once we break this, sales are valid from this spot if I wanted to take a sell, but I'm still more interested in buying at the moment. Like, this is the possible reversal setup to go down, and
Order
it looks
filled.
like we're stopped out. Okay, so I think we're going down now. I'm gonna sell.
Order filled.
Now I'm getting a little bit what do you call it? Not anxious, but now I'm kind of jumping the gun because we're still bullish. We're still bullish, but we have a lot of lows that we could take out. And with the way the market's moving, you know, oh my gosh, what just happened? Perfect. So this is my 1 minute, boom, boom, boom. 1 minute high up here still. Okay, so 3, 4. Now, this is the weird spot. This is the 1 minute high, 1 minute lows. We're really even. We're even on both sides. Yeah, we're even. Price could come up to here and then reject. Oh my gosh, come on, computer. Okay, so now we can see that maybe we should have stayed in the buys. Buy stop. We're going to keep our stop loss up here and see if we can get a rejection out of here. If we get a good rejection, I'll average in on the trade. If we start pushing through it, I'm going to commit to the buys. So 1 minute time frame, we can go down to the 15 second. 15 seconds looking kind of bullish. So yeah, we're looking pretty bullish at the moment. We got to see like a break down below this, a breakthrough this bullish imbalance, and then I'll average in my position for sales. Yeah, we broke through the trend line. Expected to see the 5-minute taken out. We did not take out the 5-minute. In fact, we just decided to do a V-shaped reversal. So high, low, high, high, low. So now we got to break through this right here, and that will be my spot to
Order
average
filled.
in my sales. I'm gonna sell one more if we can break. We did not break. Where's the buy? Stop. So we're gonna stack all of these.
Order filled.
So now we kind of got to break through this imbalance. And then I would like to see us head lower. If we break above here, then that's not what we want to see. Really, if we break above any of these levels, this right here as well. Right now, it's looking like we're moving corrective down, and like we want to continue to go back up. This is where I want to see us go lower. We could pop up one more time still. But I mean, look, equal highs, equal lows. This is why I don't like to trade on Fridays. We kind of have a lot of consolidation. Imbalance right here. Small imbalance right here as well. And then we're in this whole entire imbalance as well. Let's see how much I am risking. This is my challenge account, so I don't risk as I don't risk as much as on my normal. Right now we're risking 267. There's a smidge of imbalance up here as well that I may want to put the stop loss above. So we're breaking past that level now, which is not what I wanted to see. We're sweeping. Now, if we sweep and go lower, that would be nice, but so now you can see we're kind of building this trend line right here, which we can hold or potentially break through. It'll be nice to get like an inverse now right here to the downside. We're holding it currently. Yeah, price is kind of all over. So now technically the 1 minute is bullish again. So that means we could see that new higher high, because this was the 1 minute high. We just kind of broke above it. Now this is the 1 minute low. We may come down to around here. I want to make sure this stop loss is safe though, because this is a supply level that we could hold. But right now, I'm based off my plan. I'm just expecting the 5 minute high to now be taken. But this is also a zone that we could reject from with all of this liquidity built up to the side right here. Liquidity right here. Supply zone right here. We tapped into it. We rejected off of it. We're now retesting the breakout of the trend line right here. We're building up some liquidity right here. We also have a lot of lows that we can target. So really, price could go either way. Right now, like I said, I'm still bullish from here to here, but there was a red flag on this with just all of the equal lows. So lately, it seems like these plays with the red flag still work out, which is kind of crazy. But we're going to see. Right now, this is the perfect zone to potentially reverse from back to the downside. And this would be the supply level right here, if we want to go down. So now we are pushing down some. These are the two spots that we have to push through. This imbalance and then this small imbalance right here. Now, we don't have any 1 minute imbalances pushing us back down. We do have a 30-second though, but that's not as strong as a 1 minute. But all those imbalances do matter. So I'll be right back, guys. So now we're going to see what holds up. But we're really just sweeping highs, sweeping lows, sweeping highs, sweeping lows. You can see we got a build up of the highs. We got a build up of the lows. I'm going to go to the 30-minute real quick. We did tap into this, and we kind of swept the highs up here. It's a lot of highs. So really, we're trying to see who's in control now of the market. Is it the people that swept up here, or this push to the upside. Uh, Let me see. I'm also, you guys let me know if these videos are, if you guys like the longer videos or if you guys want it to be shorter. Because I kind of just record this whole thing and let it run. So I kind of want to see the lows taken out, to be honest. We went up, came down. Mm-hmm. So this is where is it at? Swept this high. So this is low. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Swept this high. Da 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 da. What a trade! What a trade! So we should definitely hit that. Oh. Yeah, so this is definitely uh, target one. That ICT does not stand for what you think it stands for, by the way. It's a completely different concept that I came up with a long time ago, which you gotta join the community in order to find that one out. But this is a target one. Obviously, that's not my TP at all. But you can see we're just in consolidation. Um, I do see us potentially going lower. And the reason is because of the 15-minute time frame. Do we have to? No. From this low to this high, we've already tapped into 50% right here. At this spot, we've already tapped into 50%, but there's a lot of liquidity down here. We did sweep this candle, and so we could hold and go higher, but based off of this, I kind of want to see us go lower because we just have a lot of lows stacked up right here. So really, this is kind of going to tell us what we're going to do. So this will be the spot one. This would be like spot 2. So we hit that little target. In there. So now this is kind of going to tell us what's going to happen. Do we sweep in here and then continue to the upside, or do we go lower? Because right now you can see we're still holding this 5-minute imbalance. Sweeping inside of here. Let me see. Bullish right there. I mean, we're looking bullish now. We're looking kind of bullish based off of this push to the upside. But we also have the trend line pushing us down right here. So if this gets a strong rejection down, then we may be good to go. But this is a buy signal for sure. And if we push through this, this is a sell signal for sure. I'm going to start it up when we got some action. So we're now pushing back out of this consolidation range. We're in that level of supply that I want to see be the spot that holds, if anything's going to hold, to push us back to the downside. And just to map it out just a little bit for you, we kind of had a sweep up here. We swept right here, and then you can see we kind of have all this liquidity building up inside of here. We still have all of the equal lows down here as well. And while we are, like I said, bullish in that 5-minute range, it's Friday, and I just expect something goofy to happen. This is on a combine also, so it is what it is. This just was a liquidity point mixed with also a 30-second supply level, and I'm going to show you on this time frame. So you can see supply right here. We have the highs right here. We swept it one time. Then we have all of the highs right here. And we're coming back into this now. So this is the opportunity for the market to now head to the downside, and actually complete that move to take out, some of those lows. So we're now getting a push through this bullish imbalance at the moment, but we have to hold it in order for this play to be valid. I don't like the corrective move right here going down, but you can see we also have equal lows stacked up down here. So this is kind of corrective, like I said, moving down. We could hold it, we could not. Let's see, 15-second. Looks decent. equal lows, equal highs everywhere. Really, at this point, it's kind of a gamble, and I don't like gambling. Gambling is wrong. Gambling is a sin. But what I mean by that is in this scenario, the market could go either way. Since we're higher in the market, I'm choosing to be a seller. Um, and yeah, that's really why I sold. Right now, strategy saying the market should continue up, but I also know we're kind of consolidating supply right here, connected to here as well. And so yeah, I'll update you guys in a bit how this trade is going or playing out. We're trying to see some of these lows taken out, as well as maybe like down to here. So yeah, I'll update you guys in a few. Well, while I was using the bathroom, this happened. I literally heard order filled, and I hurried up and pulled up the chart on my phone to make sure I exit out of my position on the top side. Cause goodness, that this is crazy. I expected a potential drop, but not like that. And if I was on my computer, I would have probably let the last one run to like right here, but the drop just happened so fast that I expected something crazy to happen like that. So I exited out of all the positions. I think we made like 400 off of that. So it would have been nice if we could have made more. You know, if I saw this, like I said, I may have managed it a little bit differently, but yeah, I just had to hurry up and get out of that because don't want to be a part of that. So, yeah, quick trading day, I guess, as quick as they come. Um, till then, I will catch you guys on the next episode.